Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about iOS 16.1.1 update on my iPhone 13. As you can see, this is an iPhone 13 and yesterday night I received iOS 16.1.1. In this video we're going to talk about what are the bug fixes with iOS 16.1.1. As you can see from the screenshot, I was not able to capture the size of the update, but this update came in about between 200 to 300 odd MB. So if you're having any iPhone which is supporting iOS 16, you will be able to get iOS 16.1.1. Let's talk about iOS 16.1.1 in this video. But before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on this channel, do give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first things first, let me go to the settings, general and about section. If I go to the about section, as you can see, the iOS version says iOS 16.1.1, and if I tap on it, the new build number is 20B101. So that's the new build number, and I had taken a screenshot. Let me see whether I can find that. As you can see, before updating it was iOS 16.1, and there is no new modem firmware with this iOS 16.1.1 update. So if you are running on iOS 16.1 update, then definitely do update to this iOS 16.1.1, and keep in mind that for you to install this update, there's no profile you need to install. If you are on iOS 16, then you should be able to get this update. Now let's talk about what's new with this iOS 16.1.1. so as per the screenshot, as it says, this is a bug fix update. So there are definitely not any new features, and also it is clearly visible from the update size. But one good thing about that is after updating, I have about 71.74 GB of free available space. So before updating, if I show you, it was like 68.22 GB. So after updating, the available storage space has increased. So that's a good sign, right? And apart from that, I was not able to notice any other changes, no UI changes, nothing. But talking about the bug fixes, Apple has tried to fix the Wi-Fi connectivity issues. Previously what was happening, if you're connected to a Wi-Fi, then very often it was getting disconnected, and again it was connecting back. So that issue should be resolved with this update. But if you're thinking, and if you have an iPhone which supports 5G like iPhone 12 and above, so let me tell you that this update does not give you that 5G option. In order to get the 5G option, you have to have iOS 16.2 update, and that update will come in the month of December. So again, if you go to this cellular data options and go to voice and data, as you can see, I only have an option to 4G, 3G and VoLTE. I don't have an option to select 5G. So with iOS 16.1.1, there's no 5G option. So I just wanted to clear that. iOS 16.2 gives you the 5G option. It will come around in the month of December for all of us. But as in the yesterday's video I showed you, if you are on iOS 16.2 beta 2, then Apple has given this 5G option for 5G enabled iPhones. Now talking about the bug fixes, one thing I definitely noticed, I said this before multiple times, before on this iPhone 13, there was a lag associated when you are swiping to the home screen. Let's suppose you open any app and then swiping to the home screen, there was a lag that was associated. But with this iOS 16.1.1, actually till now I haven't faced that issue, but it happens sometimes. It's just few hours I've started using iOS 16.1.1. maybe after using it for a few days it might come back, but as of now the good thing is that that issue that seems to be resolved. So that's a good sign. So definitely if you're on iOS 16 or 16.1, do update to iOS 16.1.1. if you were facing that lag opening any application, and while you just swiping to home screen, there was a certain lag in the animation, you were facing that. So definitely that issue is fixed. At the moment, it seems like that with iOS 16.1.1. Now talking about the battery life, it's too early to comment about the battery life. I'll have a dedicated follow-up review coming this weekend, so stay tuned for that. If I still go to the battery section, battery health and charging, as you can see, I have been using this iPhone 13 for almost 4 to 5 months now, but still the battery health hasn't dropped. It stands at 100%, the battery health. And if I talk about last 24 hours, as you can see, the screen on time and the screen screen off time are in front of you, and also and in the last 10 days these are the screen on and screen off time. With iOS 16.1 update, most of the people were happy about the battery life, what they were getting from the iPhone. I mean, it was definitely better from iOS 16 and 16.0.3 update. So most of the people, they're happy with iOS 16.1 battery life, but I'm hoping with this iOS 16.1.1 that happiness should continue. If you are on iOS 16, then definitely do update to iOS 16.1.1, because not only this is a bug fix, because this also includes your security fixes as well. As you can see, I am at the Apple security website. This clearly talks about some security issues that they have fixed. Also talking about the performance seems to be good for me at the moment, because I've just updated few hours back. As I've said before, that animation lag is now totally gone. But talking about the Geekbench score, I ran the Geekbench score. The single core score came in about to be 1738, and the multi-core score came in about 4577. So I have checked that with iOS 16.1 the scores were little less, but with iOS 16.1.1 both the multi-score and the single core have improved. So definitely update to iOS 16.1.1. that would be my recommendation if you are on iOS 16. That means if you're on stable series of updates. Do keep in mind that if you're on iOS 16.2, that means if you have already a beta profile installed on your iPhone, you are on a newer version already. So definitely you will not receive iOS 16.1.1 update. This is for the people who don't have a beta profile installed. This is a part of stable series of updates. So then again, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give this video a thumbs up and also comment your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.